So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Windel Reyes from VSIT 2103. The time is 1:35 a.m. It's already morning, early morning like that. Chapter 11, Build a Small Network. This is the version 2.0 of chapter summaries. Network design. Let's go. The majority of businesses are small. It is not surprising that the majority of networks are also small. A typical small business network is shown in the figure. See in the figure. Managing all network requires many of the same skills as those required for managing a larger one. The majority of work is focused on maintenance and troubleshooting of existing equipment, as well as securing devices and information on the network. The management of a small network is either done by employee of the company or a person contracted by the company depending on the size and type of the business. Common applications. The network is only as useful as the application that are on it. There are two forms of software programs or processes that provide access to the network. Network applications and application layer services. Network applications. Applications are the software programs used to communicate over the network. Some end user applications are used aware, meaning that they implement application layer protocols and are able to communicate directly with the lower layers of the protocol stack. Application layer services. Other programs may need the assistance of application layer services to use network resources like file transfer to a network print spooling through transferring to an employee. These services are the programs that interface with the network that prepare the data of transfer. Small network growth. Growth is a natural process for many small businesses and their network must grow accordingly. Ideally, the network administrator has enough lead time to make intelligent decisions about growing the network in line with the growth of the company. To scale a network, several elements are required. Network documentation, physical and topology, device inventory, list of devices that use or comprise the network. Budget, itemize IT budget, including fiscal year equipment purchasing budget. Traffic analysis, protocols, application, and services and their respective traffic requirements should be documented. These elements are used to inform the decision making the company's scaling some network. Types of threats, whether wired or wireless, computer networks are essentially to everyday activities. Individuals and organizations alike depend on their computers and networks. Intrusion by an unauthorized person can result in costly network outages or loss of the net of the work. These are the types of malwares. Types of malware. Malware or malicious code or the malcode is short for malicious software. It is a code or software that is specifically designed to damage, disrupt, steal, or inflict bad or illegitimate action on data, hosts, or networks. Viruses, worms, and Trojan horses are the types of malware. So the three types of malware is the virus, the worm, and the Trojan horses. Virus. A computer virus is a type of malware that propagates by inserting a copy itself into and becoming part of another program. Worms. Computer worms are similar to viruses on that they replicate functional copies of themselves and can cause the same type of damage like in the virus. Trojan horse. A Trojan horse is another type of malware named after the wooden horse the geeks used to infernate Troy. It's a harmful piece of software that looks legitimate. Backup, upgrade, update, and patch. Keep up to date with the latest developments can lead to a more effective defense against network attacks. The most effective way to mitigate a worm attack is to download security updates from the operating system. Device security overview. When a new operating system is installed in a device, the security settings are set to the default values. In most cases, this level of security is inadequate. Default usernames and passwords should be changed intermediately. Access to system resources can be restricted to only the individuals that are authorized to use those resources. Any unnecessary services and applications should be turned off the uninstalled possible. The ping command. Using the ping command is an effective way to testing connectivity. The ping command uses the internet control messages. iOS ping indicators. A ping issued from the iOS will yield one of the several indications for each ICMP echo request that was sent. Interrupting trace messages. A trace returns in a little hops as a packet routed through a network. The form of the command depends on where the command is issued when performing the trace from a Windows computer. The example of root to a host. Common show commands revisited. Networks technicians use show commands extensively for showing configuration files. For example, that's the six figures. The status of nearly every process or function of router can be displayed in a showing show command. Basic troubleshooting approaches. Network problems can be simple or complex and can result from a combination of hardware, software, and connectivity issues. Technicians must be able to analyze the problem and determine the cause of the error because before they can before they can resolve the network issues. This is the whole summary of chapter 11, build a small network. So for this chapter is supporting and growing a small network requires being familiar with the protocols are and network application running over the network. Cisco IOS configuration files such as startup configuration or running configuration should be archived. These files can be saved to a text file or stored on a TFTP server. Some models of routers also have a USB port and the file can be backed up to a USB drive. If needed, these files can be copied to the router and or switched from the TFTP server or USB. So for the last chapter, we understand to how to use how to create build a network, build a some ping, how to check the ping like that. So this chapter is important because ito tayo natuto. So, that's all for my video. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe and like my video. That's all. Thank you.